Hi friends, today we will go to discuss ratio and proportion. If you like this video, please like, share and subscribe. First going to the topic, first what is the term ratio? Ratio. In certain circumstances, the comparison by the process of division makes good sense when compared to performing the difference. The comparison of two quantities is termed as ratio. The two numbers in a ratio can only be compared when they have same units. The comparison should be made only when they have same unit only. Suppose a unit is in kg, other one is in meters. This cannot be related or compared through a ratio. We make use of ratios to compare two things. The sign used to denote a ratio is is to. We denote with two dots. A ratio can be written as a fraction. The examples of ratio, we can give many examples in our terms. Suppose 3 is to 4. This is a ratio. This is called antecedent. This is called consequent. And this ratio is also be written as 3 by 4. The ratio can also be written as a fractional form and also decimal form also. We can write in many ways a ratio. The comparison of two ratios we will go to discuss after. This 3 by 4 decimal form is 0.75. Okay, next we will go to discuss ratio and proportion and unitary method. The comparison of two quantities is what? Ratio. Symbol also we have discussed. The ratio can be treated as a fraction. In some cases, as in simplifications, we can use ratio as a fraction. Two ratios are equivalent if the fractions corresponding to them are equivalent. Suppose 2 is to 3 is there and 4 is to 9 is there. Both are equivalent. 2 is to 3 is there. If you do total ratio into 2 times, 4 is to 6 you will get. This is also a ratio. If we solve this, again we will get 2 is to 3 only. This is the simplest form of this 4 is to 6 1. Suppose there are two quantities, let we take a ratio A is to B. Before we discussed, A is called antecedent, B is called consequent. Okay. Next, here these two ratios can be given as a wages of two workers. Suppose we taken. Then they get X rupees per month. So each one salary is given by A plus B into X. This is whose salary? A's salary. If we need B's one salary, B by A plus B into total times. What is that? X. Suppose they're given a ratio 2 is to 3. 2 is to 3 is a ratio. And if you square the both the terms, 4 is to 9 you will get. This 4 is to 9 is the duplicate ratio of 2 is to 3. And 4 is to 9 is the subduplicate ratio of 2 is to 3. Converse. Here converse satisfies. Okay. And next, Ratio of two quantities can be found only when they both quantities are of the same kind. A ratio is an abstract quantity and a ratio does not have units. Everyone likes to save money by purchasing something at a reduced price because merchants realize that a reduced price may entice a prospective buyer to buy on impulse or to buy at one store rather than another. They offer discounts and other price reductions. Generally, we will observe in a markets also they will give some discounts on the market price. Generally, if we compare two thing costs, also we will use a ratio. Suppose we think of we think of two things such that in a shop there is a salt packet and other two things. Suppose sugar is there. These two are the things. If we need to apply the ratio between these two costs, first we need to take the two costs. Okay. Next, suppose a quantity purchases 200 rupees and another one 300 rupees. So the ratio of these two costs is given in what one? 300. This is non-simplified ratio. Suppose it is divided by 100. How much you will get? 2:3 is the simplified ratio. This is the simplest form of the ratios. And next, terms of a ratio and properties of a ratio. Suppose there are two ratios said to be A by B is also equivalent to M is a number, non-zero rational number, and divided by MB. These two are interrelated. The ratio will not be changed if a non-zero integer or rational number is multiplied on the antecedent and the consequent. And if I consider one more, suppose a term is divided a by m by b by m is also will not be changed. This also remains same. Let's suppose consider a by b. This m will be cancelled. Yes? Okay. And next, comparison of two ratios. Two or more ratios given can be compared by expressing the ratio as fractions. Hence, expressing each ratio as a decimal number we can compare, and also as a fraction, equivalent fractions we can compare two. A ratio which is a comparison of two numbers is the quotient obtained when the first number is divided by the second non-zero number. Since a ratio is the quotient of two numbers divided in a definite order, care must be taken to write each ratio in the intended order. For example, the ratio 3:1. See, A by B, A divided by B, A is to B. These are the diverse forms of a ratio or several forms of a ratio. We will say, suppose here only we taken, see, A is to B equivalent to A by B equivalent to A divided by B, and also we have taken many here. Okay. Next, we will work out some examples. The ratio 8 rupees to 80 pice, they said. Before only I have discussed in the topic that the ratio should also always be taken or compared between two same units, same kinds. Suppose here given 8 rupees to 80 pice, the ratio need to be taken. Okay. Here what is that? 8 is a rupees. Just I consider as a rupees only. 1 rupee equivalent to how much? 1 rupee equivalent to how much pice? 100 pice. So just I need to divide 80 by 100. What happens? Here 0 0 will be cancelled. If I take LCM, 8 8 will be cancelled. 10 is to 1 I will get. The answer is B option. B option. Next question. The length and breadth of a steel tape are 10 meters. The unit is must be compulsory or taken, need not to be forget. If you forget, you will lose the mark. 10 meters and 24 centimeters respectively. The ratio of the length to the breadth is how much? Similar model but in a different manner given. Just I will observe the quantities which are given, the length and breadth, L and B. Okay. Next, L is to B. They asked how much? Suppose 10 is to 2.4. Is it so? I discussed previously, in multi answers they can give this, and also simplified form also they can give. Here 10 is to 2.4 is how much? First 10 is to 24 by 10. 2 12 times, 2 5 times, 2 6 times, 2 5 times. 25 is to 6 we obtain. What is the option? Option number B. Okay. Next, find the missing number in the box in the following proportion. Now generally I will discuss one thing that will be asked in many of your exams. Suppose A is to B is there and B is to C is there and C is to D. These can be compared. What is this? Here A, here B, here C. We obtain. Here consequent of this is equivalent to antecedent of this, and consequent of this equivalent to antecedent of this. Yes, these the ratios are particularly not equivalent at all every time. Generally we will use one thing, componendo and dividendo. If two ratios or fractions, generally I will take fractions. A by B is equivalent to C by D. Let's suppose I take n. Then applying componendo and dividendo, A plus B by A minus B equivalent to C plus D by C minus D. Yes, we can prove many examples based on this important thing. What is that? Componendo and dividendo. Okay, this proof I will discuss later. Now we will go for some examples. Suppose B is there, that's equivalent to 3 times of A, and C is there, that's equivalent to 4 times A. Suppose they asked B is to C ratio, how much you will get? 3 is to 4. In the similar model, suppose they asked B equal to 3A is given and A equivalent to 4C is given. How will you take to find ratio of B is to C? From this, apply unitary. So C equivalent to A by 4 only. At the situation, B is to C equivalent to how much? 3A is to A by 4. Simplify that. A cancel, 4 cancelled, and applied to this gives 12 is to 1. This is the answer. And next, suppose A, B, C are there. Their marks are obtained in an examination. They are in the ratio 12 is to 8 is to 15. And here, for suppose A scored 15 marks less than C is given condition. Okay. What is that? A scored 15 marks less than Vimal. Let we consider. Suppose A equivalent to C minus 15 only. From the ratio, we can write one thing. (15x equivalent to 15x minus 15 equivalent to 12x. Simplifying, how much you will get? X equivalent to 5. How do you get? 15 minus 12, 3x. 3x equivalent to transpose of 15 to right side gives plus 15. 3x equivalent to 15. Then x equivalent to 5 you will get. So marks scored by, they asked in the question, marks scored by B and C is how much? How much? X value how much you got? 5. So B value is how much? 8 into x. X is how much? 8 into 5 is how much? 40. Next, how much C scored? 15x. 15 into 5, how much? 75. That's it. What is the compound ratio of A by B, C by D and E by F? Is what means A into C by D into E by F. That's it. This is the compound ratio. Note, what is the note to be followed is, the compound ratio, if any time it they asked, you need to consider always in the simplest ratio. You need to consider in the simplest ratio. When you need